Hi, welcome. Thanks for joining me. On this episode of Build Your Own, we're going to build, price, and option a 2018 Bentley Mulsanne Speed. Now, I don't know about the price part because usually sites like this, Bentley, Rolls-Royce, Ferrari, when I built the Ferrari 488 GTO, I'm going to put a link. When I built that car, there was no price. But you could configure it and everything, and we can configure this car. I don't know if they're going to give us the price, but we're going to build the Mulsanne Speed because I think they're hot. I think the Bentley is super, super hot, and this is going to be a lot of fun. Before I pressed record, I was reading this. It said, created for visionaries with the power to turn their ideas into reality. I think they should replace this word power with the word money because there's a lot of people that can be visionaries, but you still got to have that money, right? That's what they mean by the power. So anyway, still very, very cool. Yeah, it's rarefied air type stuff. Of course it is. It's a Bentley. There's got to be rarefied air, things to aspire to, right? Homes, cars, you name it. Let's jump into the Mulsanne Speed. All right, what are we going to learn here? All right, well let's take a look. Before we jump into the build, let's just take a look at some of the things. Let's look at some of the features, I guess, some of the specs and features. So they say the Mulsanne Speed. This is the sporty version of the Mulsanne, right? This is their sporting take on luxury, they say. Stainless steel tailpipes, unique 21-inch wheels, dark tint brightwork. By brightwork, surely they mean this chrome trim and stuff like that. That's the brightwork. So it must have a dark tint to it. Speed fender badges and all that good stuff there. I mean, and look at the seats. They're gorgeous. I'm a really big fan of the diamond quilting thing. And I don't know about you, but I remember the 2008 Mercedes S65 AMG with the diamond quilt. I also remember the Bentley, oh gosh, I can't remember the name of it now. There was another Bentley that had quilted interior of the same years, and that was super awesome. So I really love this. Audis do this. Even a Kia Optima you can get with the quilted interior like this. So I'm a real big fan. I think it's very beautiful. I think it's very high end. It's really attractive. Now this car gets that big 6.75 liter twin turbo V8 that generates 530 horsepower. Now, in today's standard, 530 horsepower doesn't sound impressive, even though it is. But this car is really heavy. But what's really impressive on this car is the 811 pound-feet of torque. That's even more than the Mercedes S65, which is somewhere in 700 and something neighborhood. So this car is going to have some performance as well. Okay, performance as well. Of course, you can personalize it any way you want. They have over 100 exterior colors, 11 veneers, that's the wood, 24 hide colors, that's the leather, and 13 two-tone options, including carbon fiber inserts and stuff. Very, very cool. Mulliner driving specification. The Mulliner driving specification is fitted as standard on the Mulsanne Speed's interior. It adds superb styling cues, including diamond quilted seats. That's where that is. And drilled alloy sport pedals. Very cool car. Let's build it. Let's build ours out. I think we've read enough. We've seen enough. Is that a Alcantara on the steering wheel? Kind of looks like it. All right, let's choose some colors. It looks like even though there's 100 colors, they've got, I guess, some standard ones to choose from. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 colors. This color is kind of attractive. The Bullion, the Red Mercury, that's their two-tone, attractive. Let me scroll that up so you can see all these pictures here. And then the Mercurial. And then what happens if we hit the I? Okay, so they just give us a little more information about it. Extreme silver, da 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 da. Okay, so that just gives us a little more information. I don't think we need to jump into that. Magma, Oceanic, Cool Crystal. Big car. I would still be cleaning my big car. I like the Mercurial's kind of attractive. The Red Mercury, I think it's kind of cool. if I saw it driving by. I don't think I'd want it for my color. Let's go with the Mercurial. I don't really like the interior color. Let's look at the interior colors. And let's just go by the interior. See, I like the all black interior. We might end up going with that. Let's just call that green because it looks green to me. Magma, that's too orange. I just can't do that. The Oceanic. I think the outside's attractive. I'm just not really into the light interior thing. I'm just not really feeling that. Let's just go with the Bouillon. Hopefully I'm saying that right. I can live with that color. For a car like this, I could live with that color. So we're gonna select that. I'm going to save this build. They offer an option at the end where you can save the PDF, and I'm going to save the PDF. I'm going to download it just like I do for all my other videos, or if I have the option anyway. And so that way, if you like this build and you like the specs and all the stuff and the features and the veneers and the hides and the interior and the optional equipment and stuff, and you like what I'm going to do, then you can download that and do whatever you want with that PDF, right? Maybe you're going to go get one. Maybe you have the power, like it said. Maybe you have the power to make this a reality, and you like what I'm doing. So, yeah, here's those other colors. Do they show us more? Oh, there's a bunch. Let's look at these other ones. But see, that's going to also change. Well, I guess you can choose whatever interior color you want, right? Of course you can. Old English white. That looks interesting, doesn't it? Doesn't it? Yeah, it kind of... Oh, wow. Wow, nobody has seen anything like that on the road, huh? What is this? Magnolia. Let's start at the beginning. Why not? Arctica. Dove gray. I like the side shot better. Oh, that's not a bad shot. Dove gray. Glacier white. Ghost white. That's attractive. Julep. Magnolia. We already looked at that one. Monaco yellow. The Magnolia is pretty attractive, actually. Right now, I'm not even going to kid you. That one's kind of like maybe my favorite. That one's like really nice. So Magnolia, I like this old Old English Magnolia. What do you think? Old English? Well, let's move on. We'll come back. Porcelain? Nah. Special Magnolia? They couldn't think of a better name. No, it's too butterscotchy or something. And here's another one. No. White sand? No. White satin? I like that. I do like that. But do I like it more than... What was it? It was the Magnolia. And then the Old English. Man, that Magnolia. That almost reminds me of the color of one of those, like you could get Suburbans and stuff, and they had that kind of color. Suburbans and Denali's, you know, the SUVs, the GMC, the General Motors SUVs, they had a color that was similar to this. I don't know what it was called. I like this color. I like it a lot. You know what? Obviously, I've been talking about it so much. We're going with the Magnolia. All right, let's just make the decision already. We're going with, oh, look at this. We have all these other ones. I better not even get into it. Well, let's just look through it really quick. Okay, so we got all those. We got the blues. There's all those 100 colors. I think we're going to still go with the Magnolia because I really, really like it. I really do. And we could spend way too much time on this, and I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. But look at all that. That's really cool. So we went with the whites and yellows, and we went with the Magnolia Solid. Okay, I'm glad I caught that. You probably had already noticed that like minutes ago, thinking, I hope he says something about it, and luckily I did catch it. All right, so we're going with the Magnolia. Let's look at that exterior color one more time. Let me look at the Old English. Oh, gosh. Decisions. Okay. Let's just go with the Magnolia. I think it's just very rich looking because this is a car that I want. You know, obviously you're $1 million anyway, but I really want to look $1 million when I'm driving this. And this color is gonna really say I'm $1 million, and I like that. So we're gonna go with that color. Let's move on to the wheels. Okay, so we've got standard. It comes with these dark tint. Let's go back. Standard, it comes with the Mulsanne Speed wheel in dark tint. Can we get a better shot? There's a better shot. How about in polished? Are they going to show it? Okay, a little better change. And then painted. You know, we better do this car in black, huh? We better do this car in black. Hold on a second. Let's look at blacks. Let's see what the blacks look like really fast. It's going to be a big old beast of a car to keep clean in black. But, seeing that you're a millionaire and everything, you probably got the time to clean it or get it clean constantly. Because it is gorgeous, and you know it's going to look amazing in black. What do you think? Is that the right move? Let's do it in black. Let's do it in black. Let's do it in black. Okay, and then let's do the dark tint wheels. Because I like the dark tint wheels. I think maybe I like the Magnolia. Gosh, I do. I could probably take this car in probably 10 different colors, to be quite honest with you. But let's go in black. Black's that power color. You've achieved everything. You've got a Mulsanne Speed, man. Right? You're getting this bad boy in all black. Somebody like me anyway. So we got that. Let's go to the hides. All right, let's go to the hides. Do we want the color split? Do we want color split, or do we want... Well, what do they mean by that? First of all, let's just click the photo. All right, so we've got that. What's main hide? Okay, main hides would be the seats. Oh, interesting. Wait a minute. Maybe we should do some red, because this is the fast one. Now, that's interesting. Now, what happens if we take the secondary hide and I wanted to do, let's say, beluga, right? Where does that do that? Down at the carpet level? Oh, was that up here up top? Yeah. Let's do this so I can see that again. I might have missed it. I was looking somewhere else. Okay, gotcha. All right, okay, gotcha. So why don't they say the dashboard and all that kind of stuff? So the dash. So we want the dash in black, though, right? We want the dash and steering wheel in black. I'd like to have the rugs in black, too. Do they give us a better shot? Yeah, the rugs are red. Oh, that's carbon fiber. The red interior is okay. I think the red interior is going to work. And then what's color split B, then? That's going to change the rug color. Okay, now we're talking. Now we've got the black rugs, the red, right? Because the red was a little strong. I do like red interior because I like red cars. But I think that it was too much red for such a big car. And look at this that comes out of that. That's a navigation and some more stuff out of that bad boy. We didn't even go through the specs, did we? But do we really need to? We know this thing comes with everything. I mean, come on. We know it does. We know it comes with everything. All right, so let us hang on a second. Okay, so now let's jump to veneer. So we like this, the red, the black rugs, the black dashboard, the carbon fiber trim here. Looks like these are probably aluminum. Surely they're not plastic on a car that costs so much. So we like the color split B because that changed the rug color. Let's look at the veneer. We're probably, let's see. We have piano black with carbon fiber waist rail. I guess they call this the waist rail. But do we want to look at some other stuff really quick? Like the Vavona looks interesting. Let's just take a look at that really quick. See what that does. No. Okay. All right. It was worth the look. I mean, we could just put it back. Let's do the piano black. See what that looks like. Let's see what the piano black. I guess you can't go too wrong with the piano black, can you? No, you can't. But it's going to be all shiny and fingerprinty and stuff, and so I guess you can go wrong with the piano black, right? You can go wrong with the piano black, for sure. So we're going to go with that carbon fiber, the piano black and carbon fiber, because I think right here, this is where that piano black stuff is just going to get really, I mean, it's going to have a lot of fingerprints back here anyway, which would totally drive me crazy, but I'd rather it there. Okay, what's veneer options? Okay, gotcha. You can change things around a little bit. Include it in entertainment specification, right? The tables. What do we got here? Let's just click one of these and see what it's talking about. Gotcha. Veneered gear lever. Do we want that? Do we really need that? We don't. We have the fast one. We don't need to do that, do we? No, we don't. I don't think we do. So let's not overcomplicate it because there's so many ways to go with this. Let's not overcomplicate it. We just want a really nice looking Bentley, right? Okay, let's go to interior details. All right, interesting. So without contrasting stitching, right? Now if we choose contrasting stitching, what color would we want? What color would we want? Emblem stitching, steering wheel and driver control, seatbelt, seating, right? See, now that starts where it starts getting complicated. Let's see. Let's look at contrasting piping. Do we want any of that? They don't throw the colors up. You know, I think for the sake of keeping this build as uncomplicated as possible, and at the end of the day, I think all these features are cool, but man, I'd really need to play with that for a super long time, and I am really actually happy with that color combo. I don't need it to be super complicated. The car in and of itself is gorgeous, and look, I did click something, and it gave us some black piping, and I think that looks fantastic anyway, so score, right? I didn't notice that before. Maybe you did. I'm not sure, but if it didn't do that, let's go without piping, no contrast. Will that go away? Yeah, well, okay, so we'll take that, and then we'll let it just naturally do what it's going to do. Now, what happens if we do this? What kind of look does that give us? No, we'll stick with this. Or what about this one? Contrasting stitching like that. No, I think the piping looks good. Let's do the piping. Okay. Ah, I get it. And now seating. I get it. Now what happens? Ventilated front seat and rear seats with massage function. I'm not really into that. I don't know about you. How about emblem stitching? Yeah, we got that. All right, I get it now. Sorry, guys. It takes some time. You know, some of these sites, you know, the Mercedes and BMW sites are easy. These sites have so much stuff. It takes a minute to figure out how they work. So this is single tone, 4-spoke, high trimmed steering wheel. This is heated single tone. Da 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 da. Do I want a heated steering wheel? I kind of like the heated steering wheel thing. Dual tone. We're not going to do any of that. Veneered. We're not going to do any of that. Maybe we'll do the heated. We'll go ahead and do heat. Okay, we'll do a heated steering wheel. Why not? Seat belts. Do we need to do anything? Yeah, I like the secondary color. That works. Got it. Got it. Optional equipment. We're getting there. Speed, Premier specification with dark tint flying bee radiator mascot. What does all that mean? Okay, well, it's not really saying anything that amazing. Let's come back to the exterior. There we go. That looks attractive. Yeah, that looks attractive. I think we made the right call. We've got the entertainment specification. We've got this specification. Now, oh, this makes the dark tint flying mascot. So that's this right here. And we probably need that because we have the dark tint wheels. And we already have the dark tint trim. So let's do that. Oh, okay. To continue your experience, right? Let's hold on a second. Didn't that say... Okay, yeah. Got it. Because it's going to include that. Gotcha. Right, because we had it just like this before. Got it. Now we're good. See, we got the dark tint. I think we've got a good-looking car rolling here. I was kind of unsure about the color. I was thinking light, but then I thought, you know what? Forget it. Let's go dark. This with the red leather. This one really looks sporty. You put some tinted windows on this, and I don't know about you, but I'd be done with it. All right, so exterior. What else do we have here? Mulliner dark tint Serenity grille with painted radiator shell. Mulliner dark tint with chrome. What does that look like? That's going to show up here. Oh, that's interesting. That's interesting. Now, this one's going to make it look less sporty because the slats are going to be chrome. But let's take a look and see what it looks like. Yeah, we know that. We know that you got to remove that other grill. Okay. Ooh, that's interesting, but not probably the look that I'd be wanting to go for. I like this one. Let's do this one. Yeah, let's do that. I like the chrome. I want to be able to polish that. And I think that goes nice with the other bright work. Bright stainless steel door pillar finisher. I don't think we need any of that. Privacy glass to rear screen and rear side windows. Privacy glass. Well, I'm just, yeah, I guess it already comes that way, but I'm going to just do the whole window tint after market when I buy the car, so I'll just worry about that then. Convenience. Okay, gotcha. Illuminated cocktail cabinet with bespoke crystal decanters and tumblers. Refrigerated bottle with frosted glass. Da, 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 da. Wow, look at those! Rear quarter, but I don't want those out all the time, so no. Twin illuminated fold-down vanity mirrors. Yeah. I don't want the ones that are in the thing, because I think that's just going to show mirrors all the time, and I don't want to see that reflection. So let's just go with those. And I don't want the curtains either. What else? What else? We've already got that. We've got that. Well, I don't think we need a first aid kit and a warning triangle. But you know, why not? Let's add it in there. If anything, it's good swag, right? It's good stuff to have that you can put that on eBay and people just like in years, and that'd be really cool. Or maybe not. Who knows? Refrigerated bottle cooler with frosted glass. Da 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 da. I'm not really in any of that stuff. I don't really care about that. So I guess ours comes with this one with champagne flutes. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, we'll stick with that. Let's go with technology. What do we got? Corner view camera. Yeah, I want that as well. Audio and communication. Yeah, we got everything. Mats and rugs. Ooh. Deep pile. Lamb's wool. That looks interesting. Does that change? What does that do? Okay. Mats and rugs. Alright, so lamb's wool. I think that sounds amazing. Let's jump back over to wheels for a second. Okay, I just want to make sure there wasn't a second row on wheels that we missed anything. Alright, so back over here to optional equipment, and we were at mats and rugs. Okay, everything looks good. Alright, let's jump to summary. Let's jump over to summary. And let's see, our personalized Bentley Speed Mulsanne, right? We can download the PDF, which I will do. But let's go over what we got. We got the Royal Ebony Black paint. We got the Color Split B, okay, which made our rugs in black with the red leather, all right, and it's beautiful. We've got the 21-inch Mulsanne Speed wheel with the dark tint. We kind of went with that whole theme on the outside. Our secondary hide was beluga, right? And that was also down on the rugs, right? We got the piano black with carbon fiber waist rail inlay. That's our veneer. And our main hide was called Fire Glow. Our interior details was we got the stitching and piping, and it's contrasting. Our emblem stitching, once we figured out how they did their website, their emblem stitching, we got the Bentley embroidered emblem, and it's contrasting in black. The steering wheel and driver controls heated, single tone, meaning one color, 4 spokes, high trimmed, leather wrapped, that means steering wheel, right? Seat belts matched to secondary hide color, which was the beluga, our black. Optional equipment, we got the Speed Premier Specification with the dark tint Flying Bee radiator mascot. We've got the entertainment spec. For the exterior, we have the Mulliner Dark Tint Serenity Grille, which I thought was really hot, with the chromed radiator shell, but it still has the sporty mesh in there, right? We see that? It still has that sporty mesh in there, but it's got the chrome surround, because I think that looks good. Why not? Then the convenience package, we got the refrigerated bottle cooler, frosted glass, bespoke crystal champagne flutes. We've got the twin illuminated fold-down vanity mirrors. I decided not to do the ones that were back on the side pillars right there because I don't want to see the mirrors. I mean, we're not in the house, so I don't want to see that all the time. We got the Bentley GPS tracking. We got the first aid kit just because. The adaptive cruise control, the corner view camera, and the lamb's wool, because that just looks like, oh my goodness, you could just take your shoes off and just run your toes through that carpet and it would just be amazing. You know it would. They don't tell us the price, but we know it's probably $300 and something thousand quite easily. So I'm going to go ahead and download this PDF. This was the 2018 Bentley Mulsanne Speed. Beautiful car. so many ways to build yours. If you've got some ideas on colors and combos you would have used after watching this video, please, please, please leave the comments below, because I'd really like to know. Because you knew in the beginning there I wasn't really sure which way to go. It kind of came together a little bit later. But hey, listen, I should have said this at the beginning, but if you found this entertaining or helpful or anything, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I really enjoy doing this, and if you like what I'm doing, well, I'm going to be doing more of it. So stick around. Thank you very much.